I'm Kendra Cook, your host for the DCTV Daily News program out of Dove Creek, Colorado. The Dolores County Broadcasting Network is the producer of DCTV with support from the Southwest TV Translator Association, and that's the Special District Association responsible for bringing the area free-to-access TV stations over the air by antenna. This is a community TV station, so if there's a news story or event information that you would like to share, call us at 970-677-4119. If you're a business or organization, we welcome you to find out about sponsorship opportunities for banners or video segments run on the channel. This is the Wednesday program for July 15th, 2020, DCTV Daily News. Fatal traffic incidents in our area of recent, reported from the Durango Herald. A Durango man died this weekend after driving off a County Road 501 near Vallecito. Colorado State Patrol Trooper Josh Lewis said that the wreckage was found by a passerby around 11:30 a.m. on Sunday near Cool Water Ranch. That's about 2 miles southwest of Vallecito and about 19 miles northeast of Durango. Lewis said that the crash likely occurred hours before, either late Saturday night or early Sunday morning. Investigators believe that the driver, identified as Jesus Gutierrez, 29, failed to make a curve, hit a tree, and rolled multiple times off of the right side of County Road 501. Gutierrez was ejected 10 to 15 feet, La Plata County Coroner Smith said. Lewis said Gutierrez was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected through the sunroof of the 2011 Buick Regal. Smith said an autopsy will be conducted on Thursday. She said alcohol and speed are considered contributing factors in the crash. Smith said Gutierrez was originally from Mexico, but had lived with family in Durango for the past couple of years. And earlier, a 57-year-old man from Oklahoma was cited for careless driving after driving off U.S. Highway 550 near Molas Pass, rolling 95 feet down an embankment and off a cliff. Colorado State Patrol Trooper Josh Lewis said a 2002 Subaru Forester was headed north on Highway 550 around noon on Saturday when the driver, Paige Royce, drove off the right side of the road near mile marker 61. Mile marker 61 is just north of a large bend in the highway near Lime Creek. Lewis said that the vehicle rolled an unknown number of times, 95 feet down an embankment and then off a cliff. Authorities called a Flight for Life helicopter to transport Royce to the medical center, but the flight was ultimately canceled, Lewis said. He was taken to Mercy Regional Medical Center with moderate to serious injuries. A Mercy spokeswoman said Tuesday morning that Royce is, quote, in good condition. Lewis said investigators believe Royce went off of the side of the road as he looked at directions and became distracted. Alcohol and drugs are not suspected factors in this crash. He was wearing a seatbelt, Lewis said. And remember, this week is the Click It or Ticket promotional week to remind everyone to wear your seatbelts, even in such a rural area sparsely populated with not very congested driving conditions. It can be a matter of life and death. And now let's take a look at our local weather ahead. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 90 degrees with southwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. For tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 61 with southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then headed into Thursday, a slight, now 30% chance for showers in the early afternoon, and then a chance for showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. Partly sunny on the day with a high near 87 degrees with southerly winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Thursday night, a 20% chance for showers and thunderstorms continuing until about midnight, and then partly cloudy with a low around 58 on the overnight. And that slight teasing chance for precipitation continues into Friday, a 20% chance for showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Mostly sunny and a high near 87 degrees, with Friday night partly cloudy and a low around 59. And now for the weekend, it's looking to be a standard hot summer couple of days. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 88 degrees. Saturday night, partly cloudy and a low around 59. Sunday, sunny and a high near 90. With Sunday night partly cloudy and a low around 60. Into next week, for now, we're looking about the same hot, dry outlook. Monday, mostly sunny with a high near 89. Monday night, partly cloudy and a low around 59. And now, back to the news. Novel coronavirus project COVID-19. As Bill Gates is quoted to say, we will not go back to normal until everyone gets the vaccine. Well, that seems self-serving as he is involved in the money-making portion of creating a vaccination. Some interesting ties that Dr. Fauci also is allegedly involved with regarding patents as well. Do your own research. And now today, the CDC Representative Director Dr. Redfield made a comment that, quote, we could get the virus under control in 4, 6, or 8 weeks if everyone wears masks, end quote. Quite a wide-sweeping and generic statement, as the masks are all different types out there, and our eyes are still exposed and allegedly vulnerable too, but they aren't indicating that we need to have full face coverings like a respirator yet. It just makes more and more people question what really is happening, especially when he then contradicts himself by saying, quote, "Expect a difficult winter with a mix of coronavirus and the flu." So which way is it? On the topic of worldwide vaccines, the AP writes in a Durango Herald report that, quote, "more than 70 rich countries have signed up to a global coronavirus vaccine initiative intended to ensure that any effective shots are fairly distributed around the world, but which may also allow them to buy more vaccines to stockpile for their own citizens." In a statement on Wednesday, the Vaccines Alliance, Gavi, that's Gavi, reported that 75 countries have said that they would join its new COVAX facility, along with another 90 low-income countries that hope to receive donated vaccines. The Associated Press reported this week that Gavi initiative may allow rich countries to reinforce their own coronavirus vaccine supplies while leaving fewer doses available for more vulnerable populations. A side note, does anyone remember the stockpiling of Roche's Tamiflu back in the early days of the bird flu, avian flu pandemic and threats of the H1N1 killing off millions? It turns out that they have a lawsuit against Roche alleging the company made false claims and misrepresented studies, causing the U.S. government to stockpile $1.5 billion worth of the Tamiflu, an FDA-approved treatment in 1999 that turns out didn't work so well after all. That is, unless you were making money off of it, and then it worked out quite well. Back to the current story. When Gavi approached donor countries last month, it advertised the plan as an insurance policy for rich countries that have already struck deals with drug makers for experimental COVID-19 vaccines. Gavi told donor governments that when an effective inoculation is found within its pool of COVID-19 candidates, all countries will receive enough to cover 20% of their populations, including rich countries that may have their own stockpiles. It said countries would be encouraged but not required to give up any doses that they might not need. For the vast majority of countries, whether they can afford to pay for their own doses or require assistance, it means receiving a guaranteed share of doses and avoiding being pushed to the back of the queue, Gavi's CEO Seth Berkley said in a statement. Dozens of vaccines are being researched, and some countries, including Britain, France, Germany, and the United States, already have ordered hundreds of millions of doses before the vaccines are even proven to work. Critics say offering rich countries the chance to buy even more vaccines through Gavi essentially allows them to hoard limited COVID-19 vaccines without consequences. Gavi CEO Berkley acknowledged that there was no enforcement mechanism, but he said the alliance would be speaking with rich countries to propose possible solutions. Gavi said that the 165 countries that have expressed interest represent about 60% of the world's population. The alliance is aiming to raise $2 billion to buy COVID-19 vaccines. Have you ever thought about why there is a flu season? Is it that the flu thrives in cold weather? Or do our body's immune systems become less effective in fighting infections during cold weather? Or is it related to shorter days and staying inside away from our beautiful sunshine? Or all of this and more. If you look at the Australian flu season being the opposite to ours in North America, they're in the midst of it right now and are actually having less flu cases than in years before. In part, an article in the Daily Mail suggested that, quote, the reduction in cases was likely a result of Australia's social distancing measures, University of Sydney infectious disease expert Robert Bowie said. The bans on almost all social gatherings and unnecessary travel were introduced to them in March to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Professor Bowie said that the decision to close Australia's borders to travelers on March 20th also played a part in the reduction of influenza cases, end quote. So not the masking, but the distancing and washing hands. Bringing this back home, the Dolores County numbers remain the same for now, with 0 cases, all tests coming back negative so far. Again, there was testing available in town on Monday, and when we hear back, we will share those results. Could we take a cue from the Aussie situation that getting plenty of sunshine and staying distanced from crowds and washing your hands may be good for your health? We have plenty of opportunities for that scenario here in our county. Stay strong and healthy, everyone, and if you feel sick, please stay home and recover. And as always, be aware of our older, more vulnerable population and those younger with vulnerabilities as well. And to celebrate those with hardy immune systems that have made it through so many bouts of illnesses and disease exposure and remain strong and inspirational, Governor Jared Polis has proclaimed July 16, 2020 as Colorado Centenarian Day. That's for 100-year-old people. The Colorado Commission on Aging is hosting a virtual celebration of all Coloradans and their guests who have reached or will reach 100 years of age or older in 2020. The Colorado Commission on Aging is looking for additional centenarians to honor. To submit a biography and photo of your favorite centenarian, call or email Adrian Cohen. You can call at 303-866-3090, or you can email a picture and a biography to Adrian, that's ADRIAN .Cohen, COWAN, at state.co.us. And this year, the virtual program will feature the reading of a proclamation from Governor Polis honoring centenarians and their contribution to the rich history of Colorado. Commission members will read the biographies of the centenarians being honored. That will be held tomorrow, Thursday, July 16th at 10 a.m. And some background on the project: that the Centenarian Project is an activity of the Colorado Commission on Aging to celebrate the lives of centenarians across the state, recognize their individual century of achievement, and focus the attention of all Coloradans on the political and social issues of aging. The Centenarian Project recognizes seniors who have achieved the age of 100 or older by awarding centenarian certificates prepared by the Commission and signed by the Governor. We know statistically that centenarians are increasing in number, but we want to know them individually so they can be honored for their lifetime of achievement. More information can be found online on colorado.gov in the Human Services Department. And congratulations to all of our local area centenarians, as there are quite a few in our midst. We are glad you are with us and provide a viewpoint to life that other communities may be missing out on. Happy birthday, one and all. In today's High Canyon Country happenings, there are many organizations working diligently to help our relatively small businesses in the region maintain and grow before the COVID pandemic disaster, and now more than ever. Be sure to go online for the most current opportunities to Region 9 at scan.org and SBDC at Fort Lewis College and the state's ChooseColorado.com site. Right now, there is 1 week of virtual programming throughout the month of July, every Tuesday morning and Thursday afternoon. Techstars Startup Week West Slope is a free multi-day choose-your-own-adventure meeting of the entrepreneurial minds and the celebration of the hashtag West Slope Best Slope way of doing business. It is for future, current, and repeat founders, people who started or want to start a business. Maybe you're a successful serial entrepreneur looking for your next project, or a first-timer entering the stage searching for support. It's not all about tech, though. Some of it is about tech. This is for local small businesses, coffee and bike shops, retail stores and restaurants, and high-growth startups serving a global market. It's also for makers, manufacturers, brewers, outdoor recreationists, for growers and producers in agriculture, to those serving up culinary creations. So you can tune in every Tuesday and Thursday to learn from the local business experts. Energize Colorado Mentor Network is collaborating with West Slope Startup Week to offer one-on-one office hours style sessions where founders, executives, and leadership teams seeking assistance or guidance in either marketing, finance, funding, and business strategy can meet with seasoned mentors and subject matter experts for 30-minute virtual sessions. Again, it's offered Thursday, 7/16, tomorrow, 7:23 and 7:30 from 2 to 4 p.m. And these are all opportunities online at energizecolorado.com. Locally, regarding the school district, a note that on Facebook there was a post that went out to announce the school is opening, scheduled for August 19th at this time, with sports scheduled as well. And this, of course, is all subject to the governor's executive orders and additional guidance through the Department of Education. But for now, they are making plans to be open. And for these stories and more throughout the day and over the weekend, visit our Facebook page, which is DCTV Daily News, where you can also watch the program replay along with news links and stories of local interest. And you too can share other events or news there and join in on the conversation. Again, this is your local community TV station. If you have something that you would like to share, contact us. The email is dcbnnews@gmail.com, or you can call and leave a message at 970-677-4119. Thanks for tuning in to DCTV Daily News. Programs are broadcast Monday through Friday with replays online on our YouTube channel, as well as on our DCTV Daily News page on Facebook. And if you like the program, please do like and follow us on Facebook and share it with your friends and family. This has been a production of DCTV for the DCTV Daily News program out of Dove Creek, Colorado, USA. I'm Kendra Cook. Again, thank you for watching and have a great day.